Hello everybody, welcome back to ENS Cake Tips. When we write inscriptions directly on the cake surface, we have a few butterflies in our tummy sometimes because we don't want to ruin the cake. Especially that cake took long time to get there, long time to finish, and there is a case that we want to write something quite fancy. Now today I would like to demonstrate a very easy method to allow anybody to write most fancy inscriptions directly on the cake surface without any fear, and the result will be always fantastic. Three different fonts I choose for three different events: Christmas, birthday and Valentine. Just to show you different variations of different fonts. So Christmas, more traditional. I choose something more Gothic, and this is design I think it matches to Christmas nicely. And then birthday is an event, personal event, so handwriting, calligraphic way will be nice. And also love, Valentine, is quite bubbly. That's why I choose this design. The idea is having the words on the piece of paper and follow that exactly to the cake. All right. So first thing I can do, I can just look at it and then take my chocolate cone in my hand and then try to copy it by just looking and following. All right. So it's not going to be same. All right. Some people can do nice, but I'm talking about everybody can do it. The method that everybody can do it. Secondly, I take a piece of plastic. By the way, this is just the pages that we put the sleeves. That I just remove the corners, and I have a pure nice thin plastic here. I can put this plastic on it here and then write with chocolate, which is quite possible because you can follow that exactly. And then after it gets set, I can lift up with a palette knife, put it on the cake. Well, there'll be some of the pieces broken before I lift up, and also the letters, because separated, is all over the place. It's not going to be readable, or it's not going to be nice. Okay, so what I can also do, I can put this plastic on writing, all right, like this, and then write with chocolate and lift up. Everything will stay in the right place, and then turn over on the cake and then remove the plastic. What we have at the end, Yid Rip Yipa, sounds like Russian. So we don't want this to happen. We want to have the written exactly like this. Because we're reversing on the cake, that's why we cannot write correctly. So we have to reverse on the paper before we pipe the chocolate. So when we reverse back again on the cake, will be just correctly written. So, but it's not visible. It's not visible. Then I don't want to go to computer and fiddle with that, because somehow I don't have knowledge of Photoshop and all the reversing and everything. So I show you what to do. First of all, I make sure that every letter positioned correctly. I don't want to have it in one writing like this. I want to have a U here. I want to have it just Christmas, just underneath and Merry like that. And then this one maybe just underneath here. So, simple. Just cut first the letters into the whatever you want. All right. And make this one all individual. All right. Maybe like that. And like that. All right. This is, I would like to have it like this. So that is good. I will also cut those. Now we have to do some transparency. If I spray oil on those papers and now wait for a while. We can see the writings from the other side. So it's all done. Just to clear up a little bit. Good thing about the oil, we can always lock it in the position that on a piece of sort of white paper will be good, so it doesn't move. All right. This way. Get it like this. All right. This is ready to go. Here, and happy birthday. That's it. We are ready to pipe the chocolate on it. So what I like to do also, I'm going to roll my Vision rolling fondant as a round discs, like pretend that these are the surface of the cake, and then just make a round discs. Then we can sort of like deal with that just like we're dealing with the cake. I like to start from this Merry Christmas. It is considered quite sort of fancy and complicated writing. I put my plastic sheet on it. I don't need the full page, I just cut a smaller part. Just push it on like this, it will lock it. Because of the little bit of oil, it doesn't move anything. Perfect. Compound chocolate is about 40 degrees. It is just right. If you touch it, if you feel a little bit warmer than your body temperature, that's right. If it's too hot, you just add some pieces of chocolate inside to cool the temperature down. All right. I'm going to make one cone with my cellophane sheets, which I showed you already before in another tutorial. If you don't watch it, please watch that. Don't make too big, just a little bit chocolate inside, because bigger is the difficult to handle. All right. And then secure it with a sticky tape like this. All right, and check the thickness. It's already not running quite easily. I'm just going to cut very, very small tip. Okay, that's it. All right, let me start. I use this wooden stick to sort of keep my hands quite steady. All right. Anybody can do it. You see what I'm doing? I'm just using my 3 finger to pipe. So this is only 3 finger. I'm not using the whole hand like this. Just the 3 finger. That's already good enough. And then rest your hand on top of the piece of wood like this. Okay, let's go quickly now. When you want to make a thicker lines, just stay in one spot and then push a little bit more harder. So I kept it in the fridge for just a few minutes. You can also leave it at room temperature till you get nice and set. So we just, what we do, we put a little bit of water. So that is the considered dry surface. It's not going to be glued properly. So I just spray just a bit of moisture on top of the writing, not here, all right? And after that, take it out and then putting here. Consider that there will be some decorations over here, right? And then push it in. Make sure that every single piece is touching to the cake, right? And after that, you place your thing here, and then you do this. Look at that. Everybody will say, you're a professional writer, all right? So let me just continue the other two, and I'll show you when it's finished. Let me show you in the computer simply what you can do. You just go to the website called Dafont, dafont.com, and you end up here. So you have all those categories here and subcategories underneath. There is thousands of fonts available here, maybe over 30,000 I believe. And then this area, which is called preview, you have to type in over here what you want to see, what you want to write. So there's also the font is written here. As you see that all the other different type of fonts, all right, and then you can go, of course, different ones. Let's say I go to this one. See that? Let's right away change it to the same word in different fonts and different variations. So let's type over here is INSCRIPTIONS. Okay, INERS space way. All right, then just submit. All the fonts is changed in this way, and you choose what you like. So let's say I like this one. All right, bring this one to kind of like stay on your screen, and then use your two-finger trick and make the screen larger. Bring this one to your visible area that what you want to do. You can take individual short photos of each letter, or you can take the whole lot and cut later, or just like I did before. So at this stage, all what you have to do, Shift Control 4. See the cursor change to the different kind of type of cursor, so the cross one, and then left finger, highlight. As soon as you release your finger, it takes a photo. Then you can just go to your desktop, and you see that is the screenshot. Double click, and then you go to print, and you will have printing page. You can manipulate again. So over here it fits to the page, A4 page, but I want to have it like, let's say, smaller. Just change this one to 50%. Okay, it becomes smaller. And then you have the first stage. You can manipulate with your two finger how close you want, and after that you can also manipulate second time just by changing the scale percentage. Then you can have it whatever you like to have. All right, this is the way how you make it in the Mac, as I do. In Windows, you can always, of course, choose that snipping tool, exactly do the same thing. You can enlarge it on the screen, or you can enlarge it on the printing after that. So. And you can also, of course, then you can go to other kind of fonts here. You can have some objects, all right? Let me show you if I can find it again. Right, let's say you go to variations or shapes. Okay, so different shapes available here. You know, you can also do the same thing. You can even source like vintage piping. All those things you can find them here. All right. See this one's, for example. Let's see how it looks like. Look at that. That's nice, isn't it? So just then Shift Control 4, holding down, and then take a photo. That's it. Here we go. Okay, so just print and do this one. Probably you don't have to reverse it because it's already shaped, just like can be used on the straight away. So these easy and fancy writings was my cake decorating tip of this week. Don't forget to visit inscriptionsway.com also for longer and detailed tutorials. Thanks for watching and having me. Please like, share and subscribe. I'll be back next week with something else may interest you. Till then, bye for now.